So, we can now put in 2 new lines. Should we do it? Let's do it. Alright, let's get 2 new lines. I have no idea what we're going to use for colours, so we'll stick with those for now. So, the one's going to go to Biggleswade, one's going to go to Eastbourne. Now, this is probably going to mess things up like a whole load, but we'll see how it goes. So this will be the Biggleswade one. So this is going to go to Biggleswade Station down in here. Boom. Which is now called Thor Station. And this one is going to go from Wellington to this, which I was gonna to Nanny's Wonderland. This is called, apparently. I'd forgotten about that. Nanny's Wonderland Station. Yeah, so this one's going to go into there. So let's have a look how this all kind of works. I'm liking this. I gotta say, I really don't. I'm really not a massive fan of this, but at least I did get it like nice and smooth, which is like something, I guess. All right, so we come down here. I really don't like this, but it kind of is what it is. All right, then we come down into the station, and then it can come into the station, then it can zip out back that way, which is fine. All righty, cool. In that case, we want some trains running on here now. I'm sure I will have said during the time lapse that I've put in a 160 station here, so we're not going to have very big trains. So where are we going to have, and how are we going to get the trains on here? Now that's a very good point. I could put in a little thing here to get the trains on, which is maybe not the worst idea I've ever had. Yeah, go on. I think we'll probably do that. Let's get, where are we? No, trains, depots. Let's put in a depot. I'm kind of thinking about it from a kind of a looks perspective, probably more than anything else. I think if I'm going to do this, this needs to be like relatively flat, doesn't it? All right, if we put that in there, we can just smooth that down a bit. I'm probably going to have to shrink this down to get these little bits. There we go. There we go. That's better. All right, cool. And then we want just a little bit of track hooking up onto here. Kind of nice if it would. No, I want to go a little bit further. Yeah, a little bit further, I think. Right up to that signal. Yeah, I think that works. Cool, and we'll actually put a signal in. How about that? That'll please so many people. I'm sure there's going to be tons of complaints about how I've done the signalling, and to be honest, I've no idea like how good the signalling is. I mean, I think it's reasonable at the moment. It may require the odd tweak here or there, but I want to leave this embankment here. All right, cool. All right, so let's get some trains put on then. So what do we want? We want, now this is going to be a good old Mallard with which coach we're using these nice Einheitswagen 2. And we want, let's see. Now I want that because these have got to go up this ridiculous hill, right? We want we don't want a particularly long train, but then we've got a maximum of 160 anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coaches is the maximum we could have. The question is, do we want 5 coaches? And I'm thinking that we only run 4. Yeah, I think we only run 4. So how many trains do we want? And I'm thinking we probably want something like maybe, I don't know. Let's see. If we had like 3 trains to each destination, maybe. Maybe 3 trains to each destination. Yeah, I think 3 trains to each destination. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we'll pop those on line 1. And then we want to do the same, the same thing with a mallard and 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And we'll set those on line 2. Alrighty, this is going to be fun. Because this is probably going to cause mayhem. Right, should we do it? Should we do it? Let's do it. Right, crank it up. Let's shut these down to get rid of the lines. So, oh, look at this, train 100. Oh, that's perfect. Well, train 100, and oh, these are beautiful, aren't they? Let's ride along with you. What a beautiful train the Mallard is. Right, train 100. This is going to be the Tasmanian Express. Boom! There you go, Tasmanian Devil. There is your train, the Tasmanian Express. And I'm going to pause it, and this, train 101, is going to be the Tasmanian Express 2. And, oh, it's not in there. You know what? Yeah, let's go on. We'll carry on riding with this for a little bit. Oh, I wonder how much speed this is going to get coming up here. What's the profile? Power rating's good. That's good news. Oh, unfortunately, he's going to have to wait behind this, which is a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, really, I suppose I should have put a signal in on this side as well to allow this one through. Yeah, go on, we'll do that. We'll pop in a signal. Pop in a signal there. Alrighty. So, the Tasmanian Express 2 is rolling out. And guess what? Yeah, this is going to be the Tasmanian... Well, if I spell it right. Tasmanian Express 3. Boom. There you go. So, Tasmania Devil. You got not 1, not 2, but 3 trains named after you. Am I good to you or what? I look after my patrons. Right. So let's go back up to oh, here we go. The Tasmanian Express is chugging up here very slowly behind this freight train, which is a shame, but it kind of like it is what it is. He's actually having to slow down and stop because these freight trains are so slow in comparison. So we'll have to speed these things up so that they're not holding this up. But we can do that. We can do that. Let's move the. Let's put it up there. Oh, now there should be a road going across there. We've got a warning up here. Vehicles. Let's have a look at train. What's wrong with train 54? Ooh. Ooh. Now what's happened here? No path. Ah, because I think it's got flipped onto here. You know what? Let's put that in. Right. That should let this train get back onto here, and then we can demolish this bit of track. Right, come on, off you go, Mr. Train, and boom, there we go. And off it goes on its merry little way. Alright, so we fixed that, good. So let's go out of there. We don't need to worry about train 54 anymore. And let's jump back on the Tasmanian Express 1. Here we go. Which is sitting up here, waiting for a clear path, because there's a whole bunch of trains got stacked up behind that one. That one's on its way now. Good. Should I speed this up? I'm gonna speed this up, just to get these trains moving. Well, if this isn't like a realistic train simulation, I don't know what. All the trains are backed up and hardly moving. It's just like the London train system. When there's a few leaves on the line. Right, so you're moving. Where's the Tasmanian Express? Here she comes. And the Tasmanian Express 2 is right behind. Now, I mean, what I could do, I could switch the Tasmanian Express 2 onto the other line, so that it goes to Biggleswade. I could do that. Do I want to do that? I don't know. I think I probably do, actually. So I think we're going to do that. The Tasmanian Express 2 will switch you. So you're going to go on to line... now, hang on a second. It's saying line 1, but I thought I changed... Did I not change the name of line 1? Obviously, I didn't. This is Wellington Eastbourne. So TP Well East. Right. And I want to put you onto TP Well Big. Well Big. Right, so that's going to go onto Biggleswade, which means that we need to move another one of the trains. So that is the Tasmanian Express 3. This is the... Okay, so this is... You're going to get 4 trains, apparently. The Tasmanian Express 4. Right, this one... actually, that one's going to be going to Biggleswade. And then... So I want the next one, don't I? Which will be this one. Right, so this one will switch to Eastbourne. There we go. Right, so we should have 3 trains on each line now. Again. So, yeah, we've got the 2 and the 4 are on there, and we've got the 1 and the 3 are on there. All right, cool, perfect. All right, so let's go and follow you, because you're gonna go over the big bridge when you can actually get onto the bridge. Here we go. So now we've got a clear path. And there we go. Up onto the bridge. And then down onto the freight line. And now we've got to switch from the freight line. Now this is the thing. This is where I didn't... yeah, I did put signals in. Because there were already signals there, effectively. That worked pretty smoothly. I'm actually pretty pleased with how that worked. So then we fly into Eastbourne. Now, question is, are we going to get passengers? This is going to be interesting to see. Are we going to get passengers from Nanny's Wonderland? Oh, yes we are. 9 passengers. Which, when you consider it hasn't been running that long, is not too bad. And especially when you think they're only going like... This is like 1 station. This is it's just Eastbourne to Wellington. Whereas the Biggleswade is obviously linking on into the Chudley Valley, so people from Chudley or wherever Aspatria might catch the train down to Biggleswade and then catch the train down to Wellington. So we're starting to create a bit of a network. Now the other thing, now we've got a lot of goods down here. The other thing is that now we've got the potential for people to get down to Wellington. We could think about actually putting in a passenger harbour. Another reason why I wanted to put this kind of further down here in the town was to maybe have a harbour here. So I may end up redoing this bit of road so that this bit of road actually runs straight to a harbour and have a passenger, I don't know, maybe have some hovercraft or something running from here to, I don't know, where? I don't know. Maybe up to Ashton or something. I don't know. That might be kind of cool. And maybe it goes to Ashton, and the thing is, there isn't really a good way to get to any of the towns on this side. But then, that's what the airplanes are for, really. But a boat service from Wellington to Ashton, yeah, maybe. I don't know how many people are going to use it. I mean, we could do Ashton, West Ham. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that idea. So let's have a look at this. How's this all working? The answer is, it's working. Oh, and look, there. Now, that's pretty good, damn good timing. Well, okay, we've got the new goods wagon. Pause. We've got the new goods wagon. We've got the new coach, the MAN SL192. We get the hovercraft, the SRN6. And we've now got one of our trains that... this is an endgame train, the Class 103, I think. The 103 an endgame train. I think the 103 is an endgame train. Or close to... So there we go. Let's have a quick look at our new lines that we've just put in. So these were TPs. So we've got well big and well east, and we are getting some passengers. We are getting some passengers. I'm gonna let it run a bit more. What the hell? So yeah, now trains are having to wait a bit, but I think a lot of people will be very happy that I've done this and that I'm actually using kind of trunk lines. But yeah, it does mean in certain places like here that trains are going to have to wait because like there just isn't any real feasible way of putting flying junctions in here. I mean, there's just no freaking way. But my God, these railway networks are getting pretty complicated, aren't they? It's a thing of beauty. Let's get rid of that. Let's check out the profitability. Well, no, let's just go up here. So what were we looking at before? So Ashby Planks is now making like 7 million. Beautiful. Plastic and Goods is making 8 million, which is pretty nice. We're making some decent amounts of profit from those. Now it's the new food lines, which was TF. I can't remember what the hell I called them. Was it Bogner? Wasn't it Bogner? I don't know. Let's go up here and have a look. Let's get rid of a few of these icons as well. Let's get rid of those. Let's go up here. Actually, I'll leave the stations on, just so that we can see how much stuff we've got sitting here. So what are you doing now? Oh, look at this. Production's up to 200. So that's going to double again. Excellent. Now, obviously, we've got massive trains, and they're only carrying a fraction of what they can carry. So yeah, this is Bogner Farm. Oh, because I didn't put TP at the beginning of it. That's what. TF. That's why. Let's go back up here. Go away, autosave. Thank you very much. Right, let's go up here. So yeah, look, all these. So like Ashton Central. That's got nothing on it, so that should actually go away, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to leave that, and actually I'm going to double check that and see what the hell. Oh, now, guys, I didn't tell you. Like, right, I should have told you this like right at the beginning. I upgraded where are we? I upgraded all of our... Let's slow this down. I upgraded all of our road vehicles. Well, actually, not all. All the intercity bus lines, the ICBs, all the intercity bus lines, I upgraded to the new Mercedes-Benz, which we haven't actually had a look at. So let's go and have a quick look at that. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. I guess we're getting rid of the Tasmanian Express for now. Let's get rid of that. I've got the line manager up, haven't I? But these, I've got to say, I do like these old Mercedes-Benz buses. Love the doors. The doors just never get old for me. I mean, look at the wheels. You actually see the wheel nuts. I mean, it's crazy the level of detail. So we've got these nice Mercedes-Benz buses, but they're of course going to be like instant replaced with those new MAN ones, pretty much. It's the only thing, like once you get into the later years, once you pass about 1950, like the new stuff comes so thick and fast that you hardly get a chance to see them, which is a real shame. The other thing that I upgraded, as well as the buses, and you can see there was a lot of them, is I upgraded the Opals to the new MAN trucks. So I guess we'll have a quick look at these. There's nothing too special about these. I mean, it's a pretty bog standard truck. There's nothing particularly flashy or clever. I mean, I don't even like really like this model that much compared to the Opal that comes before it. And I don't know, I think after this one, I think it's like the full, like, proper endgame truck, which I can't remember the blooming name of. I don't know. There might be another one in between, but yeah, this is I got to say this is kind of a bit of a boring truck, and I'm not sure that I really like the texture on here that much. It doesn't look that realistic. So yeah, not my favourite model, this one, I have to say. Right. So having told you that I've upgraded those. I wanted to. We were looking at the food lines, weren't we? Yeah, we were. So, Bognor Cow Food. Oh my God, Bognor Farm Cow and Food is actually making a profit, if you could believe that. Bognor Farm Food is losing like 9 million, which is kind of not that much of a surprise. This is losing 6 million. So when these actually start getting profitable, we're going to be making some decent money. Let's see. We made 80 million last year. So yeah, we're definitely getting back towards the higher profits. And certainly once this gets profitable, I mean just if that gets to break even, that's an extra 15 million, which is getting us virtually up to 100 million again. Once they start making some profit, oh, we're going to be flying again. So there you go. I've got to say, these passenger trains over here, I mean, I know it was only two like small lines, really, but in terms of the complexity of how the lines hook up and everything, yeah, probably two of the most complex lines that I've put in. I do love it though. I can't wait to see what you think of this. I have managed to keep all the old features in doing it. I know it's not perfect with the trains having to wait and stuff, but it kind of is what it is. But I'm looking over here and thinking, have we got some problems? Because we got like loads and loads. We've got 600 cows waiting here. We've got a train coming in. You're going to pick up 232 cows, I guess. But I guess this is at... I was going to say, I guess this is at max production, but I guess the production dropped slightly because this was maxed out. But these trains, I mean, unless we can put another train on the line, and I'm looking at this and thinking, yeah, there is room to put another train on that line. I think we're going to have to do that to deal with this. Yeah, because there isn't another train. How many trains are running on that line then? Let's have a look. Chudley Burger. Vehicles. We've got 3 trains running on Chudley Burger. I think we need a 4th. In fact, we absolutely, definitely need a 4th. Oh yeah, because they go all the way up there and then all the way back down here. So yeah, we definitely need another train on Chudley Burger. So, is it from here? Yeah, Chudley Burger comes in here. So, yeah, we want a train from here. So we've got but these are the old cars, aren't they? Aha. So what we want to do, buy trains. We want a no-hab but it's the new goods wagons. Now the new goods wagons, capacity 13. Well, I guess the thing to do is just I'm pretty sure these are maxed out. So let's crank this up to 315 is the highest we can get. So we'll crank that. We'll buy that. We will get that put onto Chudley Burger. Right. Off you go, Chudley Burger train. And then what we'll do... Whoops. What the hell? Why have I got a replacement of that? Like... Okay, that's weird. Alright, anyway, we're going to have one of those, and then we'll max out the goods wagons again. Up to 298, 315. Right, replace now, 28 million. Yes, boom. Alrighty. So. Oh, we got the class 218 now. Now, is this? Yeah, this is really cool because we can actually see the new goods wagons like right side by side with the old goods wagons, which is actually pretty cool. Oh, the 218. Oh, I'm loving it. All right, so let's see. So you've got a capacity of 234. So the capacity is the same. It's really just the increased speed. Because you can't get any more, like, even though each wagon has increased capacity, they're longer, so you can't get any more capacity on the trains. Yeah, well, that's kind of a bit of a surprise. Anyway. But that should increase the capacity on the line as a whole. Let's see, this is, so this should be renamed. This is not RF Chudley Burger, this is TF Chudley Burger. TF Chudley Burger. There we go. I've got to start getting some of these names are really messed up, aren't they? So let's go and check out TF Chudley Burger. And our capacity now is up to 1332. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if our capacity actually goes up at all as these upgrade. Because I don't think we're going to be exceeding 75 miles an hour that much. Chudley Burger. 1335. We've got the new wagons on. Is it going to go up? Answer, no. It's going to stay exactly the same. 1335. But we're making some pretty lovely money on this line. All right, guys. We're going to leave it there because I'm pretty sure this episode is massively overrunning. I just get... this is the thing when I come back to the game after I've been like away for a while. I just get so absorbed in it. So, having put an extra train on here... Hopefully, we'll start to yeah, and see we've got another train waiting to pull into the station. So we should start to get that number down a bit now with a bit of luck. All right, guys, loads of stuff for you to comment on in this episode. So leave me your comments, and I'll catch you for the next one. It's good to be back. Peace out.